Welcome back to another episode of Bike Reviews and Jelly Shoes.
No brakes bar tape.
Wait, it's specifically for bikes with no brakes?
I think it's from No Braches, but
Is it white?
yeah, this is the only white thing I own. I also got some fresh off the press from Interbike Europe.
Ooh, that's nice.
I had to smooth talk that one. I was like, what's up, bike daddy? And you know, I just like really want to reduce, reuse, recycle, so I got extra
confetti?
You know, I was trying to be like Chaz, but you know, get that like pure essence bar tape where you just feel the grip, but this isn't frayed enough.
But also, you know that Chaz like can't feel his hands anymore from doing ultra riding, so let's not be like that. What about this blue baby? Does it match the blue on the bike? So this is gonna be a bike review and bike bar taping video. Another one of those how-tos when the foos don't know how.
This is the bar tape I've rocked and rocked and rocked, and people are like, you should really like retape your stuff, and I'm like, no, it's a brand, it's a lifestyle choice.
We're gonna go with that zip bar tape, zip.
Gonna be on brand, okay?
Is their bar tape as fast as their wheels? We're about to find out. All right, here she is. Quite a beaut, that one. Everything looks really fly on this bike and rides really nicely. Black bar tape is looking a little rough around the edges. Ooh, I forgot that these bars are white. These bars are kind of pretty.
Fitbit, you know, so how hard we working? Okay, we got like, oh, I'm in fat burning zone, okay.
You're leading a ride tonight, right?
I am, Crush Crew, Women Trans Femme, weekly Wednesdays.
Weekly Wednesdays?
WTF Wednesdays.
Weekly Wednesday WTF. Okay, I'm gonna confess something. I think I've only wrapped my bars one time ever, and it wasn't good. There's like a section that has no adhesive, and I was asking Ash, do we cut this part?
I mean, why would they have this excess then?
What is it for?
Can they not
Do we really
print?
need to YouTube this?
Can they not print glue to the end?
Here, cut it.
Oh, that's sharp.
Yeah, that is a sharp knife. We put a piece here and we electrical tape it?
I think so.
Do we go on a diagonal?
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
direction?
diagonal.
Does it matter which direction? Anyone? From the internet, speak up now or forever hold your peace.
I mean, I feel like the words would go outward.
Like this.
You know, towards if someone's looking at your bike and they're like, oh, service course tape, oh, tight.
Go ahead and put that heavy fill sticker on it.
I told you my brand is smashed out bar tape.
Okay. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Oh, got a bubble already?
It's like putting a square in a peg hole. So we stabilize it and you pull and wrap.
Is that like a real thing? You actually pull it?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit more overlap.
A little more overlap?
Yeah, because you want it nice and thick up top.
Oh my god, so many terrible jokes. But I'm covering all the service course.
I mean, you just tag them, unless you're doing close-up shots.
I feel like I'm overlapping too much.
Thing is, you're probably going to be riding a lot in your tops, so you want that to be the most comfortable.
I'm always on top.
Pull harder!
Do you think that we're gonna get to the end and not have enough?
You can just cut your bar ends for...
Cut my bar ends?
Yeah, just shave grams.
Oh my god.
This is a carbon track bike, so...
Yeah, cutting things at home, we do not recommend. Oh boy, I think I pulled it too much.
You don't really use that part of the bars that much anyway.
What? That's where you put your hands when you're racing crits.
But the crit's like 10 minutes.
For you! So I'm gonna try to stick this bar end in. Oh, how about that? And now what do we do with this little nub? Do we just cut it? Or does that end supposed to go inside there?
Yeah, so it will go inside, so you gotta cut.
So we gotta pull this out.
Oh, that was a close one.
If done correctly, plug should be able to go in. I think it's good. What do you think? Ooh. Cool, let's do the other side.
Ooh, I kind of like that, black and white.
One side white?
Yeah.
Should we do one side white?
One side white.
So I did something ugly and I ran out of bar tape and I added a little extra tape on it. What do you think? You think it's gonna work?
I mean, it's the black and white, but that's ugly.
You're not gonna see it.
I guess you could paint over with white nail
That is
polish.
definitely not in focus. There's no way that's in focus, is it?
A little bit, yeah.
You way too close.
No.
You're touching it. Hello, are you trying to see my zits?
Oh, get white out.
We're gonna put white out on these bars. So here is the Aventon Ultro.
Whoa.
Carbon fiber track bike. Features include a tension adjuster. Have you ever used this before, Ash?
Ooh, not like that, but
How cool is that?
it's style, okay?
If there's one thing I'm really good at, it's tensioning my own chain. So chain tensioner isn't exactly a feture that I care a lot about. How about you?
I do. I trained all year for a red hook and then my chain fell off. So tension is very important.
All right. So this is a feature that Ash cares about, me not so much. This whole baby is carbon. What I found interesting is that they did put water bottle cage holders in the carbon.
Yes! I
mean,
can carry my beer!
I believe that's for water bottles during like a fixie crit, right? Because a lot of people do want to have water bottles during a fixed gear crit. So actually, at first I thought it was kind of silly, but now I think it makes a lot of sense. It definitely gets style points. Like people stare at this bike. This is a eye-catching, stare, look at me, perfect for a fixie crit in that sense. It's got a pretty sick head badge. This head badge doesn't exist on any other Aventons, so that is custom to the Ultro. Two-sided, two-colored bar tape. On the track, I have not ridden it on the track. I've ridden it on the street a bunch so far. Not ridden on the track yet, but it feels very smooth. I'm a fan. I'm gonna have Ash put on some shoes right now. Give it a whirl. Something to note is that the Ultro is not drilled for a brake because it is meant entirely for track on a velodrome or in a fixed gear criterium. So no brakes, not drilled for a brake, very smooth. It's sold only as a frame set because you're meant to build it up how you like. I have my Zip 404s, custom 404s on there, and Omnium cranks, Ritchie pedals, and what saddle is that? That's my boyfriend's saddle.
A basic boy saddle?
Boo! I got my Ritchie cadence bars that are kind of fly.
You get the lens flare, bruh?
Yeah. Ooh, fixie. So fixie. Hey! Yay! How does it fit compared to the Mataro?
You know, I really like this tapered head tube in the roadie in me. It like gives me stiff handling like road bikes do. You know, I got a lot of peach power, so I'm glad you guys stuck to the fat ass seat post.
Oh. Is that a fear of yours that your seat post is going to break or something?
I mean, traveling a lot and putting down watts, yeah, maybe. I've seen some seats break. I don't think anyone would want to steal it because it's only to these kind of bikes, so thank you. Looking out.
Oh right, the seat post is proprietary. Yeah. So overall, I feel like the fit is on par with my other Aventons. The 49 fits me like a glove. I love it. Currently with these zips on, it's a very cushy ride, so even with the carbon fiber, it doesn't feel harsh. I got a nice fat tire on there. This is like the perfect crit beast at the moment. 30 tires on there, fat babies. The only thing that would make them better is if they were tubeless to avoid all those flats that happen sometimes. 5115, baby. Crit beast! Yeah. I usually do 47. Nice big chainring, Omnium cranks. Oh, this is cool. This little detail is cool. Hidden seat post adjuster. It's very sleek. Sleek, nice sleek look. Stick that back in there. Don't lose it. Plug it. Plug it. What? Seat post plug. So I have a question for you all to leave in the comments. If I put a water bottle cage on this, does it ruin the bike? Or does it make sense for a fixie crit? Comment section, let me know what you think. Water bottle cage or not? That's it. That's my review of the Aventon Ultro. Also, let me know if you think yay or nay on the black and white. Don't pay attention to that part, but yay or nay on the black and white.